I got me a fire going. I'm gonna get my water warmed up. I had to pull it away some. I don't want it to really boil. And I want to show you guys, because I know I get redundant on some of my herbal stuff because I only know so many plants. But I'm going to show you some more wintergreen here. Maybe I'll go over and show you the pine tree too. I'm going to make some tea. You know, when you're making tea, you don't need to throw the stuff in there and let it boil, because that'll get rid of the nutrients that you're trying to go after. What you're supposed to do when you're making it is kind of like making coffee. You're supposed to get your water warm and then just dump it over it. But I'm just going to let it cool down a little bit and put it in there. So this is what we're looking for here. This is called wintergreen, or tea berry. It grows all over the place in the mountains. I'm in the Appalachia area, kind of, on the Appalachian Trail. Seeing these berries are edible. Now this plant, if you're allergic to aspirin, don't eat it, because this plant has a natural aspirin in it. And if you break open the leaf and smell it, because it grows all over the place, it'll smell like wintergreen. That's a indication right there. That's wintergreen. I want some of the leaves here, so we got some more berries. But you could probably throw the berries in the tea too. You can see these leaves are all nice and shiny. They all contain oil and stuff. You can see it's all over the place here. I don't know what that is. Now normally when you're making this stuff, I like to gather the leaves and dry them out. But you don't have to. You can use them while they're fresh. I swear I thought I seen some more somewhere. Yeah, I'm just gathering up some of the leaves. I'll go over to the pine tree too and get some pine needles. Maybe I'll throw some pine needles in there and make some pine needle tea too. Just mix it all together. I don't think it'll do anything. These little berries, to me, they almost, it's winter. It tastes like wintergreen, but to me, they almost taste like Pepto-Bismol. I don't think a lot of people realize that they're edible because they're red and they grow in abundance, especially up here in the mountains. They grow all over the place, and they're different colors too. Like you can see here, this one's red. It's still wintergreen. Like I say, all you gotta do is break open the leaf. Break it open and smell it. Right here's a bunch of it. And more berries. I could probably throw some berries in there too for the tea. It probably wouldn't hurt it. Maybe I will for once. I made this tea before. You can see the bottom of it. They have a little bit of a design there on the bottom. I made this tea before, because I get like shin splints or something sometimes whenever I get lazy and don't do a whole lot, and then all of a sudden I decide to go out and go for a couple mile hike, and then the next day my legs will be killing me. And me being me, I won't do nothing about it. I'll just deal with it. But the one time I was like, you know, I want to try this, so I tried it. I made it because, like I said, this stuff contains a natural aspirin, and you can look it up. But I drank it, and it actually did the next day, because normally the shin splints last for like 2 days or something. Like, it goes from one leg to the next. I don't know what the hell it is. But yeah, I drank that tea, and it even helped knock me out, helped me sleep good. And it made the pain go away. Right here, this should be white pine. There's a couple. All pine is kind of edible, but you know, don't hold me to it. But these ones I know are, because right here on these individual needle things, because you can see them attached on there when you yank them off. Just count that, and there should be 5 of them on there, and that's white pine. Now this stuff has vitamin C, and a lot of wild medicine has vitamin C in it. Even the tea berries here probably contain some kind of vitamin C. The pine definitely has vitamin C in it. Don't want to come up there. Anyway, I'm just going to take some of this and throw it in there too. I made this stuff before too, whenever, if you feel a cold coming on, or if you just want to be ahead of the cold, just make some pine needle tea. And I think I got enough ingredients here. I said before, whenever I made tea berry tea, I dried it out and smashed it up, and I made it in a coffee pot. See how my water is. The water was already safe to drink. I'm just letting it heat up so it can get all the nutrients out of this. And it looks like it's heated up there pretty good. Let's say you don't want it to be boiling, because that'll kill the vitamin C and stuff that you're going after. I say I'm not even gonna, just gonna throw it right on in there. Maybe I should have let it sit for a bit, but it'll be fine. Like I say, what you normally do is you'll heat up your water first, because you don't want to cook this with it in there. It'll kill this stuff. So you just let that sit. Let it sit for 15 minutes or so, and the stuff will change color. You'll tell, and you can taste it. It'll taste like wintergreen a little bit. I don't know if I'll make another video what it looks like afterwards or not, but that's basically all you do. Just throw it in there and let it soak for about 15 minutes or so. Let it get all the stuff off of there. All right. Thanks for watching.